Hi, my name is Renee, and today I'll be doing the Booktube Newbie tag and also unboxing this Fairyloot box. This is the March box, I believe. It's actually my first Fairyloot. I had planned to include it in a haul video that I already recorded, but it didn't make it in time. Anyways, so let's go ahead and jump into the Booktube Newbie tag portion of the video. See you in a minute. So question number one is, why did you start this channel? So I decided to start this channel because I love Booktube and I love books. I love how I don't even know who the very first Booktuber was, actually. I should probably find that out. Anyways, so I just love how whoever it is, I'm gonna look it up. I'm gonna see if I can figure it out, and if I can, I'm going to insert like some words to tell you who the first Booktuber was. That'll be an interesting fact for everybody to know, I think, because I don't think anyone's ever mentioned who the first Booktuber was, so I'm not sure if I'm gonna be able to find out. Anyways, back on topic. So I created this channel because I love Booktube and I love books, and I love that someone created Booktube and that we can talk on YouTube about books. I used to not be a huge fan of YouTube, honestly, just because I was such a reader when it first came out. So yeah, I just want to talk books and make friends, start a community. Seriously, that's why. Question number two is, what are some fun and unique things that you can bring to Booktube? Some fun and unique things that I think I could bring to Booktube is that I am also a writer, not just a reader. I look at books and I review books a lot more based off the writing than necessarily like if it's just a good book. I feel like I could critique it a little bit more than someone who hasn't really written very much or at all before. And I would love to encourage anyone out there about writing if that's something they would want to do at any point in the future. Something else that I think I would like to bring to Booktube, not necessarily original or unique, but I would love to make like readathons and like themed readathons. That would be fun. I love those kind of readathons. So that's one thing that I would love to bring to Booktube, and just building a community that isn't like blocked by like Patreon or something like that. I know a lot of Booktubers do like special stuff for Patreons, and I just want everything to be open to everyone. So question number three is, what are you most excited about for this channel? So I'm probably most excited to just talk about books. Let's be real. Talk about books. I have some really fun ideas for videos. I've already started filming them. This will be the first official Booktube video that goes out, but I'm really looking forward to some other ideas that I have lined up. And I don't want to give too much away, but I had a pretty terrifying video that I filmed yesterday, including way too many books. So more to come on that. I'm excited to do a reorganization video and a rainbow bookshelf video. I think that will be super fun. Question number four is, why do you love reading? Like most people, I love reading because it transports you to another world. I read a lot of fantasy, so I literally get to visit other worlds and a whole new created world that authors come up with, and that's just the best. Question number five is, what book or series got you into? Whenever I was in 4th grade, my teacher read Harry Potter to us, right? The first 4 books were the only ones that were out at the time, so she read all of those to us. But I hadn't really quite connected to reading at that point. I enjoyed Harry Potter and I enjoyed following along to her reading, but I couldn't really read on my own and enjoy it until after 5th grade. And in 5th grade, the book series that I discovered was Nancy Drew. This was the actual first book I read. The Secret of Shadow Ranch. And yeah, basically it was kind of like a buddy read actually. One of my friends got the book, so I was like, hey, I'll get that book. It's the same book. They had 2 copies in the library. And that is how this all started. But then whenever I became an adult and I went to college and all that good stuff, I got out of reading for a while because college does that to you. But shortly after college, I started working a data entry job, and I was able to listen to audiobooks all day at work, or I could choose to listen to music. But during that time, I discovered this bracelet, which I listened to the audiobook for. I'd still dub this as one of my favorite books, which you will see a video about. And yeah, this really brought me back into reading and is really the reason we're here today. So question number 6 is, what questions would you ask your favorite booktubers? And the questions that I would probably ask is, how did you become successful? What are some things to avoid doing? And what are things that you recommend? So question number 7, what challenges do you think will be the hardest to overcome? Well, I think that would be, just becoming more and more comfortable on camera and just staying unique to myself and being successful. Question number 8 is, when did you start reading? I already answered this. I started reading when I was a kid. I was in 5th grade when I really kind of took off and started really enjoying things. And later in life, when I came back to reading, that was like 2015. Come here. Say hi. This is Van. She's one of my baby kitty cats. She's named after Miss Bourne Van. She sure does act like her too. I know. Probably covering cat hair now. Alright, so now that we've met Van, I'm trying to keep going. Hopefully she won't meow too much. She's a talker. Okay, so the question was, where do you read? So I either read on the couch or in bed, mostly in bed though. Question number 10 is, what kind of books do you like to read? Like I said earlier, I like to read fantasy, particularly fantasy romance. Question number 11 is, what does your book collection look like? So as you can see behind me, here's some shots. I will be inserting a clip with a shot of my books. So that's the last question on the Booktube Newbie tag. So we're gonna go ahead and shoot right over into the Fairyloot unboxing. I'm just gonna horrify my husband when he watches this. So this is my first Fairyloot, so I'm really excited about this. So this is what the box looks like on the inside. And this is the card. Tells you what's on it. I didn't really read it, so thankfully I didn't really spoil myself. Oh look, we got some peanuts. Oops. Alright, I'm trying not to make a mess, but it's kind of hard. Alright, so the first thing we got is a little, the Quirky Cup Collective. It's like a little pouch. Next thing we have is, oh my gosh. Look, it's the Bear and the Nightingale plate, designed by Blanca design. Okay, let's see what it looks like. Very pretty. It says it is microwave and dishwasher safe. I'm probably not gonna use it because I would not want anything to happen to this because it's one of my favorite books, but I just don't know. I'm gonna have to keep this safe. Alright, so I think this is, hold on, there's something else. Okay, so it says that it's a metal bookmark. If I could open it. This is pretty cool. Got like a little chassis. Okay, I think there's something at the bottom, but we'll get to that in a minute. So here we are with the book. It feels small. All right, so it has a little pamphlet in here. Tells you about the book and everything, and here's some art. And then the back, the letter from the author. And lastly, we have the book. Yay! 7 Faceless Saints by M.K. Lobb. Take a look at this. It's cool. They always do such interesting edges. All right, and here we go. Look at that. That. Very cool. This book feels so tiny in my hands. Yay. Okay. Let's see what is left in this box, because there was something in. Hold on. A bookmark. Another one. So we have some cards. 4 of stars. And 3 of stars. And some more stickers. Oh wait. If I could hold it upright. Look at the kitty. Alright, so my cat is about to attack me, so I'm gonna go ahead and wrap this video up before he knocks the tripod over. Anyways, so I hope you enjoyed this video. If you enjoyed this, please make sure to comment down below and answer all the questions that I answered. I'd love to make a conversation out of this instead of just like one-way conversation with me and my camera. And then I would love to get to know anyone who, you know, watches this video and has any similar interests. That would be awesome. And if you get Fairyloot boxes, this is my first one. If there's anything in there that I seem like I wasn't really responding to, please explain it to me so I know what I'm talking about. Anyway, I'll go ahead and say goodbye. But if you like this video, please hit that like button, subscribe, and hit the bell for notifications. Anyway, see you later. Bye!